My name is Mark. I'm 19 years old and I live in Victoria, Australia. I've been working with Andy for only about 2 weeks now. My journey with e-commerce had been going on for about a month before meeting Andy, and it was a real mess. I had a lot of information from other people online, very conflicting information about strategies and things like that from YouTube and other gurus, I guess. And all this information that I had about e-commerce was very conflicting. It was information that had no sense of direction. So you can have all the knowledge that you want about e-commerce, but it's a matter of knowing what to do with it. And I had no idea what to do with it. So even though I had gained a bit of experience and knowledge with e-commerce before meeting Andy, it was messy. It was very messy. I had nowhere to go, no set blueprint. I didn't have a strategy to follow. And on top of that, there was a lot of self-doubt within myself of, am I really going to succeed in e-commerce? Am I really able to do this? The self-doubt was probably my biggest obstacle before meeting Andy. What's the reason I chose to work with Andy? I'd followed Andy through his social media and YouTube, things like that. And I could just tell, like, I loved his videos, but I could just see that he engaged with his following with a lot of transparency, and he communicated with his following, and he was just always giving out advice, and really good advice too. And I could just tell that he was genuine and he loved to connect with his following, and he loved to give out advice to anybody struggling. So I thought he's really genuine, and that's really why I chose him. What exactly do I like most about Andy's consulting? Most favorite thing would be the fact that he's relieved me of a lot of mistakes that I could have made, and a lot of, once again, self-doubt. If I feel like I'm not heading in the right direction and I'm not really sure what to do next, I can always reach out and get the help from Andy and the other people in the group. So that's probably one of my favorite things. And of course, just having that set blueprint of what to do and not focusing on everything else. It's just a straightforward line of steps to keep building on my e-commerce business. What is my e-commerce journey like now that I'm working with Andy? It is absolutely amazing. It's only been 2 weeks and it's really benefited my e-commerce business, and I have gotten amazing results. In the last 7 days, I've already hit 1K on my store, which is something that I didn't even imagine could happen within 7 days. Was doubting myself before meeting Andy, and I didn't think that I'd be able to make it there, but just following his strategy, it's just every single day that goes by, it's getting bigger and bigger, clearer and clearer, and everything's just working out. So my results are changing by the day. They're going up, and that's very motivating, because when I wake up in the morning, I check my results, and to see them climbing each day is just motivating for me to continue my journey. If I was to recommend a best friend to Andy's consulting, what would I say? I would keep it short and simple and just say do it. It's one of the best things that you could probably do for yourself. It really is the best investment in myself that I've done in a long time, and I really can't find the words to explain how much benefit I've got from Andy's consulting. What would have stopped me is simply just that there is a lot of other courses online, a lot of other people trying to sell their mentorship, and it all sort of seems like the same thing. You buy this course and you just follow the course, and you're sort of still left stuck by yourself. But Andy relieved me of that fear by assuring me that, he's only a message away if I have doubt, and doubt's been my biggest obstacle. And Andy relieved that. The first time I talked to him to talk about getting involved in his course, it was straight away, something clicked, and I just thought, yeah, this is definitely for me. And just knowing that Andy is always there and the rest of the group is always there to message if I have questions has been a huge help for my business. Do I have any other benefits? Definitely. So the monthly mastermind calls, which is the whole group, we have a Skype call, and you can share any questions. So over a couple of weeks, I just write down any questions that I might have for Andy or the rest of the group, and I can share my screen in the mastermind calls and ask for hands-on advice of where to go and what to do. So that has definitely been a huge help for me.